Tuesday. Get there now.
Find his killer.
This case is about to go. NCIS New Orleans, Tuesday.
Doug Marone, who was the interim coach the last 2 games back in 16, and then Tom Coughlin picked him full-time. Former Buffalo Bill head coach for 2 years, where his first and last games were matchups against the Patriots.
He's done a fantastic job getting these guys ready for this week.
Big time. All year. And movement.
False start. Offense, number 74.
There's Clete Blakeman. That's the first flag in the game. Not until a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Cam Robinson right there. A little, which he doesn't have to do since he has a tight end standing right next to him.
New necklace.
Two on the last drive for big plays. He's got another one near the first down. Looks like it's right on the money for another first. And Mercedes Lewis threw another block there to help free him.
Same play as before, but you're going to see, watch the blocking over here. They threw it inside last time to the tight end right there. This time they throw it outside, as you see the false start there with a perfect replay of it.
Marquise Lee appeared to be dinged on that last play. He headed out. It was enough for a first. Fake to Fournette. Did he freeze him? Goes down the field wide open. Wide open to Hearns, who stays in bounds before he gets over to assist on Rowe's first attempt to knock him down. And it's a play for 27.
Hearns gets him moving and then goes up and goes right out to the sideline. Another great design play by Nathaniel Hackett is showing us something, not only today, but all season. Play action, easy throws over and over again for Bortles, and that's how you do it. They're getting chunks. This is getting very dicey in the stadium. They're starting to feel this, the pressure of this.
There's Nathaniel Hackett, the offensive coordinator, who has found the openings these last 2 drives, and his quarterback has hit his last 7 passes. He was looking deep and takes what's there underneath for a gain of 8. Right back to Hearns.
Run, play action, 1 drop back. Run, play action, screen. Watch right here. Here's the 1 drop back. And throw the ball 5 yards over the ball. Move the chains. 2nd and 2. I mean, just perfect game getting called right now.
Look at this run that Bortles is on right now. His last 8 for 116 yards in the touchdown toss.
Keeping them off balance on defense. Run, screen, drop back, play action.
2nd and 2. We'll take a timeout. You know, Marone brought his team up to New England in August. Kind of interesting. These 2 franchises, they got together and said, hey, let's scrimmage, let's practice together. This has become a common thing now around the league. And it was Jacksonville and New England who united up here in Foxborough. They were here for about 4 days, had 2 full practices, a walkthrough, and the first preseason game for each team.
You're exactly right. I think it was huge for the Jaguars. When you go into it, practice or something, you get to see Brady up close, you see the receivers and all the people you've heard about for years, and then you just get out there and you're like, yeah, I got us a little bit, but you know what? It didn't feel like it was impossible, right? You gain confidence without anybody knowing it. Subconsciously, these guys thought they could do it.
How many players told us at our meetings how much they benefited by that, as Fournette is wrestled down by Ricky Jean-Francois for no gain. You could tell that the Jacksonville players, there was some of the all factor had been taken away.
Yeah, I mean, when you get up and close with someone for 3-4 days, you start to figure out strengths, weaknesses, and maybe not so much schematically because things change, but it definitely, your players, you know, young receivers get to go feel these DBs and be like, okay, I got them.
I'm not sure they'll be doing that next year, but I do know New England is scheduled to play. We'll play at Jacksonville in the regular season.
Might go for it on 4th down if they hand it off here in the short.
They do hand it off on 3rd and 2, and they pick up the first. Fournette able to run through that traffic and pick up 4 and another new set of downs.
Doug Marrone, fantastic. He loves to go for it and watch the blocking at the point right here. Great job by the fullback, Tommy Bohannon, and they're just mashing them right there, getting 4 with this physical team up front, and they're holding the ball over and over. These drives keep getting longer. Whether there's points or not, we'll see, but they keep holding the ball.
Marquise Lee, by the way, I mentioned have been dinged. He's been back out there for a few plays. Here's Fournette. Fournette showing no issues with that ankle that was injured again last week in the second half against Pittsburgh. It had first been injured a game against the Rams back in October, but he is just fine and moving on.
So right here, this is what you saw earlier. They threw the screen twice. Now all of a sudden they come back and hand it off, and you see the slow play. Landon Roberts, who doesn't want to get beat on that screen again. Twice they got like 25, 30 yards.
DJ Yeldon comes in to the backfield. The last 9 first downs of this game that belong to Jacksonville. Looking to throw on first down. Pass Yeldon. Patriots are there. Van Doren blows it up.
New England's on top. As soon as Yeldon gets in the game, he's the 3rd down back. Radar goes way up in Tennessee. Pass, pass, pass in their brain when he's in on first down.
That tipped it off.
You're not going to fool Bill Belichick sprinkling that in on first down.
Loss
of 3. And now with 3 tight ends in the game.
Same formation as we saw before. You've got 3 guys to the right and the running back up top. 4 guys on one side.
And they go left with Yeldon. Gets the edge. Cole tries to throw a block. Well, where do they mark him out? Near the 6.
So watch again. When you do this, the quarterback has options. He can hand it off. He can fake it and keep it. He can also throw a screen right over here. And you see the screen up top? So Bortles is at the line right now saying, okay, we have contingency. They've run that formation about 4 or 5 times in the game. And each time they've done something different.
It's 3rd and 1, Tony.
Well, you know what they're going to do. They're going to pound the rock, and then they're going to go for it again on 4th down.
Pounded with Fournette. Pounds it for the first down. Push back, but he'll get marked all the way up near the 3. 1st and goal for Jacksonville. Actually, they put it right back on the 4, and the last time they had 1st and goal at the 4, they threw it with a touchdown.
This is fantastic right here because you got 2 great red zone defense and a great red zone offense. 2 master situational teams down here. I'd do a little play action. Make them think like some runs coming and do something different right here.
In the postseason this year, Jacksonville, 7 out of 7 touchdown conversions in the red zone, including today. They hand it off Fournette. He's driving, and he's in for the touchdown. Wow. Take that, they say.
Right up the middle of the gut into the reduced front, bare front we call it. Right at the teeth of the defense. You're not supposed to do that versus that look. This is not a good start for New England right now. Right through the A-gap with about 5 Patriots there. Fournette showing the power. I mean, right through Van Noy, pushed him right back, and he's standing there.
Marrone loves what he's seeing. His team, his last 2 possessions has gone first 76 yards and now 77 yards right down the field.
And we knew this would be a game. We called it a 15-round fight at the start. I still think it's that way. As long as Tom Brady and Belichick are on the other side, they're going to make this, at some point they're going to get back a little bit closer. But this is exactly how the Jaguars wanted to come out and start this football game. Wow. Shocked the stadium. They're quiet.
When you're going to put pressure now on Brady and the Patriots, with Brady not, and you can say he's not 100%.
Yeah, it's tough. We need to keep watching. It's early.
As Lambeau this time, almost identical to the first PAT. It is good. And Bortles, after directing them down the field for 5 touchdown drives last week, has done it twice here in the first half in Gillette, leaving the Patriots puzzled.
USAA is complimentary for my family because they stand on principle. loyalty, respect, and honor. Being brought up in a military household, same for days, good in our family.
We trust USAA to handle our auto, home, and personal belongings all under one roof. I see now why USAA is so important to my husband and my husband's family, and now I'm a proud USAA member.
We're the McDonald family, and we're USAA members for life.
Save by bundling USAA auto and home insurance. Get a quote today.
You're so beautiful.
At least your taxes are free. Into the TurboTax.
When you hear Domino's, you think pizza. But we're more than that. We're mouth-watering bread twists, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas, chicken, and pizza. Just $5.99 each when you order 2 or more. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Hello. Hi.
How's it going? All right, how you doing?
Welcome. So, this is the all-new Chevy Traverse. What do you think?
This looks better than 99% of the SUVs out there.
It's very modern, sleek.
Maybe the most impressive part of the all-new Traverse is what's on the inside.
I missed you guys. I haven't seen you guys in so long. What's happening?
We flew her out. It's a family car. We had to put your family in it.
Yeah, it gets 7 thumbs up.
Meet the new builder. They're launching scrappy startups and reinventing big business. They know the freedom to fail is the freedom to build, and they don't freak out when they run into a problem. We're the cloud that's obsessed with turning their dreams into realities, with the most capabilities, the most innovation, the most customers, and the most experience. Because we believe nothing should stand in the builder's way. Amazon Web Services. Build on.
From the biggest news in Washington,
People who are mentally stable generally don't announce it.
to the biggest stars in Hollywood, no one gets you closer than Stephen Colbert.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the NFL. AWS Cloud, powering today's next-gen stats. And by AT&T. Well, since the start of Jacksonville's second offensive possession, they've out-yardaged New England 158 to -1. Here's a short kick to Lewis. This is something Belichick loves to do. And there is a flag out. We don't see a lot of other teams do it to them. It's always been effective when New England has done it. Now it is put on them. And the Jaguars got what they wanted out of it, plus a flag.
During the return, holding, return team number 59. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down New England.
And Tony, so far we have not seen much of Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, it's going to be tough all day. It looks like it's single high, one safety up in the middle. But when you look, that safety makes Brady think that Gronk is one-on-one. Nope. You have a safety double teaming him. What an outstanding job by Todd Washington. And then Ramsey, he was out on that third down. Like I said, he might get in there. We're seeing it a little bit. They have a plan for him. Todd Wash, this defensive coordinator, special, folks.
He's got Gibson on now. Gibson, who has a foot issue and was questionable all week. And the bottom of the screen, and Brady's looking that way for Gronk. And it's knocked away by Gibson. And no flag on the field. Boy, Brady really tried to look him off, but he saw that matchup and he went for it.
Boy, he did. He threw this ball perfect. Gronk goes up and really, the problem is it's 35, 40 yards downfield. You don't usually get him to that point. That throw was perfect and under duress, which we said before the game, he's going to have to make a lot of throws under duress perfectly against tight coverage to win this game.
2nd and 10. Brady hit his first 7 passes. He's missed on his last 3. Now, look at him. Firing man. Somehow, Gronkowski holds on. He was walloped by Ramsey. Brady got hit again as well, but it goes for a gain of 20.
Well, there it is. What we just said again. Watch the play fake. Pull the guard, look over the middle, and then Brady gets pounded and still throws a perfect ball under duress. And Dante Fowler continuing to provide the pressure. He is a pass rush specialist.
Look how Brady kept his hand from bracing himself as he was falling. First down. Play action. Over the head, going back to front for the third straight play. Miles Jack, one of those in coverage. See how everything's covered? Even though it's just hard. Everything's hard. It's a great man-to-man team in basketball. You're like, every shot is difficult. The guy's hand is around you. You got to throw over a guy. It's got to be in the perfect spot. And the quarterback's got to get hit while he's doing it. Tom Brady has an incredible challenge in front of him today. And I don't think that a lot of people knew that going in. And it's going against, as you see the graphic there, the #1 pass defense in the league this season. It's got a 2nd and 10. You see the pocket for him. And Burkhead ball came out. Should be ruled incomplete. It is. That was Telvin Smith, who made sure that would not be a 5-yard gain with the catch. Tom talking about. You see Telvin Smith. You hear it. He's got great instincts. Telvin Smith's one of the most underrated linebackers in the game. I agree with that. He's just got great instincts and can fly. 3rd and 10. Burkhead got dinged on that play. Looking for the first conversion on 3rd down today. Brady, pressure all around him. Finally, they take him down at the 29, and it's Bauer with his 2nd sack here in the first half. This is an outstanding job by Todd Wash. New England puts their running back out wide just to see who's on him, linebacker or corner. Well, Jalen Ramsey runs out there. So Brady's like, oh, it's zone. It's just zone. Not a big deal. Come on back in. I know it's zone. So his eyes are going to start in the wrong spot. They confused Brady on that play. Made it look like zone, and it was man. And that punt goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 46 yards. Saxonville doing what it's been doing all season long, getting to the quarterback.
Laura, you found my secret. Our world is in danger. You must stop them.
It'll be an adventure.
Some men like dangerous women.
You shouldn't have come here, but I'm glad that you did.
You messed with the wrong family.
Too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
I'll take 2.
Tens of millions of people have switched to unlimited on America's most awarded network.
Who has?
Whoa, Vince. Who is ranked highest in network quality performance nationwide by J.D. Power and rated #1 in the nation by Proof Metrics 8 times running.
Totally Verizon.
Man,
We can see the sun.
The bee's sticking out.
anyway, the most awarded network is...
Verizon.
Well, Vince, you didn't know what it was, did you? Okay.
When we win, you win. Switch to the best network with the best unlimited and get $450 off with best phones.
Barry Sanders is one of the greatest running backs in football history. When it came to ducking defenders, nobody's getting better. He's also a serious dodgeball player.
Here's the spin. Patriots left, falling backward. Barry still got it.
But when it comes to mortgages, he's West Coast. Fortunately, there's Rocket Mortgage. It's simple, so he can understand the details and be sure he's getting the right mortgage. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
It's the Grammys Live with Bruno Mars and Cardi B, Pink, Lady Gaga, Logic, Alessia Cara and Khalid, Kendrick Lamar, Kesha, SZA, Rihanna with DJ Khaled and Bryson Tiller, Childish Gambino, Little Big Town, Sam Smith, Robert Osborne, Mary Morris, Eric Church, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee, Elton John and Miley Cyrus, U2, and many more. James Corden hosts the Grammys Live. CBS next Sunday.
Just sell players that you don't need. That's my coin making method.
Driven for touchdowns the last 2 times they've had it. The Jags were in the series from the 25. Basically, same point the last 2 drives began. And that into a wall for one. Considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award presented by Nationwide recognizes the NFL players who have made big contributions on the game and in their communities. And stay tuned, during halftime, we'll exclusively announce the 3 finalists for this year's award. And
sell players that you don't need.
On February 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC. For more about it,
for a good price.
NFL.com/Man of the Year. 2nd and 9. Second straight running play, second straight time. The Patriots are all over it for no gain. No gain on this one. Malcolm Brown in the center of that group.
Look at all the plays over there on that left side. You see 8, 7, 10. That keeps the ball away from Tom.
Third down back comes in. Yeldon. Crowd trying to create a spark for this defense. As Bortles flings it down the field, and it is caught by Cole.
Oh my goodness! Who is this guy? Blake Bortles throw a back shoulder 30 yards on the sideline to a free agent. Cole coming up with a catch. We'll see.
Does he hold on to it? Does he?
Right foot, left foot. Now let's see the ball. Malcolm Butler in the
They hurried to the line and they got the snap off before a challenge back to come out.
Outstanding job getting up and going though.
That's huge.
Oh, illegal shift though. They weren't set. Illegal shift. Offense.
All 11 men did not get set from prior to snap. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Here's the play to Cole.
The thing now is you can replay this. So that play, that's a big call if this was a drop.
What you're saying is you can challenge.
You can challenge this, yes. Because it's a false start, you can challenge. It's almost like the play didn't happen. Let's see.
It looks like he maintained position.
He did, yep.
There's nothing worth challenging as it turns out anyway. They'll back him up 5 off the penalty.
What a throw though, Cole. Who is this guy?
He's the guy that's thrown for 155 yards and a touchdown. It's a big hit, spins around, takes it to the 48. And into Landon Roberts. What's he feeling like right now?
Oh, he feels very comfortable. When your defense gives up 3 points to Tom Brady and a half on the road.
And you're making throws like the one you just did.
Well, they allowed him to get into the game. They allowed him to feel comfortable, and now you're just in a rhythm and you're throwing. You feel like you got to lead, you just let it go. That was just what you should do with young quarterback. Take a guy on the sideline and 3rd and 8 and throw it.
Nah, I need him.
Throw the ball 30 yards down the side. It's a safe throw.
2nd and 11. He gives it to Yeldon still on his feet. He reaches down to about the 44. As the clock is going to go down. Yeah, they take it all the way down to the 2-minute warning.
You're darn sure they're going to too.
Well, that's not going to happen because New England just called timeout.
Smart. I was actually wondering if Bill was going to do that because that's exactly what you want to do. Make these guys come back. If they throw it here, you still get it back before the 2-minute. It's incomplete.
Leaves the Patriots with 1.
The real decision is going to be where's that line? That's the kicking for the field goal.
For more on that, very timely, let's bring in Jay Feely.
Well, Tony, going into the very little win there is, Josh Lambo went back to about the 32-yard line, so 50-yard field goal. That's where they're trying to get. That's the yard line going this way. It's kicked very well in the playoffs. One of the big pickups mid-season. Only missed 1 field goal this year.
Amazing pickup. After being jettisoned by the Chargers.
You know, it's warm enough to kick it probably for this kid. I know 32 is ideal. Be interesting to see if they, if they're at the 37 or 8, you kick a 55-yarder.
Well, they need to get to the 37 for the first. It's 3rd and 7. Leo to the other side. Just got the snap off in time. Bortles pass. What a catch that is. That is Lewis with a flag out. That may say he did not get the snap off in time.
Prior to the snap, delay a game.
Out of a timeout, they do not get the snap away in time. It was fractions. But instead of that completion holding up for a first, back him up to the 50, 3rd and 12.
Well, did he do it again? Let's see Belichick. He knows his plans to bring a safety down and make Bortles throw the ball outside. See if this guy goes back now, because the big throw, if he comes down, throw it outside, right? Bortles spins away. That holding call looks like. Bortles
puts two hands on it as Adam Butler finally ends the play to nowhere.
Holding. Offense. 274. Penalties decline.
Ooh, you want to decline the sack, but the clock's going to run here. Now watch this. Bortles looking, and there's a big hold right there by Cam Robinson. He just rips him down, and Wise Jr. 91, and looks banged up there on the ground.
There's Norton's punt. And the possession at the 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Nationwide.
One day your little guy's behind the wheel. It's okay, your mom's side will find a way to deal. You built this business up from the ground. Soon your retired side will pass it on down. Every day brings something new, so much to look forward to. Nationwide is on your side.
Here's a look from our Nationwide Skycam, and you saw a little time management issue, a big one actually, right there for the punt.
I don't know why you rush up to give Tom Brady another timeout. 2:02, they can run it here, they can do anything now. That clock was running, it was not a penalty, it was a sack. I think Doug Merrill thought it was a penalty, so the clock was stopped.
Saves New England's last timeout, and that running play is stopped quickly. We reached the 2-minute warning with the Jags in front 14-3. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Hey Dustin, grab a seat. Nice to meet you. Have you ever had car trouble in a place like this?
Yep, that was like the worst experience of my life.
7 lanes of traffic and I was in the second lane.
When I get into my car, I want to know it's going to get me from point A to point B.
Well, then I have some good news. Chevy's the only brand to receive J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a row.
I definitely feel like I'm in a dependable vehicle right now. I want a Chevy now. I know.
I'm still not sure there's enough Bud Light for a Super Bowl party. Wizard, turn me into Bud Light.
Dilly dilly.
Whoa, I was kidding.
Oh.
I can't believe you were going to do that.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
I'd like to my wife's out of town and I'm in over my head meal.
So you said 5 chicken McNuggets Happy Meals and a classic chicken sandwich for $3 each.
Exactly. Build whatever meal you want with favorites on the new $1, $2, $3 menu from McDonald's.
Everyone's wild about young Zelda. Maybe too wild.
The cheerleader hugged me to her bosom.
That's amazing.
No more advice. I can't keep washing my hands.
Young Zelda, Thursday.
Microsoft Surface is used by players, coaches, and officials in every NFL game. And now presents this instant replay of the week. A deep pass appeared to result in a Raider touchdown. Using the Microsoft Surface Instant Replay Unit, game officials consulted with the league office to confirm the score, seeing the receiver stay in bounds and get the ball over the pylon.
Microsoft Surface, official sideline technology provider of the NFL.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. And by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Shad Khan. He's got the worst seat in the box right now, but he is the man who owns this team. This is his 100th game as the owner, and Robert Kraft bought this franchise at the Patriots 24 years ago today. And Brady goes sideline, makes the catch. Waves forces him out.
Brady draws the sideline, making sure he's in.
Cooks got it. Picks up 14 out of first. Pass across the middle. We'll hurry to the line.
You got one timeout. Get up on the ball. Keep going.
8 yards to Amendola.
Here we go. Got to watch the backs in these situations. He likes to throw to them.
2nd and 2. There it is. To White. Tackles him, but he was out of bounds to stop it. We've got the Verizon halftime report coming up. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Coward. Their highlights and analysis of the first half of the Verizon halftime report. They've given up points in both playoff games in the last 2 minutes of the first half. A field goal to Buffalo and then that touchdown, 4th and 11 to Pittsburgh. And this pass is incomplete. Is Barry Church that's going to draw a flag. Barry Church hit him.
Oh, Jim, that's a penalty for sure, but now we got to see if Gronk, if that's definitely a penalty. Hit him in the helmet.
Yeah.
No question. Now it's going to be about the concussion aspect. I mean, look at, he's kind of walking. We got to see this. This is huge.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 42. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. First down.
Gronkowski definitely wobbly right now.
Oh, boy.
And he's being held to the sideline by the training staff.
It's a definite penalty. Church goes right helmet to helmet. You can't do that. It's the correct call. But I can tell you right now, the bigger picture is going to be whether or not, when he gets right on him, he's got to go into the concussion protocol. He's done for the half for sure. And they're going to check on him. He got up a little woozy, wobbly. He's going to say he's okay here, but boy, that's a, oh my goodness, blow to the New England Patriots if he cannot play the rest of this game.
Dwayne Allen has come in at tight end as Brady goes deep. There was a little shot, yeah.